Hi everyone, it's Kate Langford here from Kate Langford Career Consulting and Business Consulting. I'm actually coming to you live. I am safe as I'm driving this. It is parked, but I am talking while I'm doing this. I haven't worked all week this week. I'm just driving back from the Gold Coast, back to the Sunshine Coast where I live, and I have been at a retreat. I don't know if anyone has actually booked yourself in to a retreat where it was just full indulgence, being with myself, reconnecting with myself, because I love all those things, in case you didn't know that about me and you follow me. But basically all the things from massages to eating healthy to just being grounded. I was completely tapped out of emails, phone, no service. I didn't speak to my kids. It's something that I highly recommend that everybody does in their lifetime, is tapping out literally from the world for 4 days. So I went down Sunday and today's Thursday and I'm driving back. So I just kind of wanted to talk about my experience and what had happened, and maybe you guys can understand this. But, you know, when you lead a busy life doing work and doing parenting and doing all the things, it's really important to actually disconnect. And it's easy to say, yeah, I'll put my phone down for a little bit while I'm eating dinner or something like that, but to actually disconnect, to center back here. Now, the work that I teach you and my communities and business and all of that, I give a big part of me away, and a lot of you know that. I share, I have, a lot of wisdom when it comes to the whole career world and starting a new business. And when I'm working with people, I'm all in. So it's actually important for me to stop and recharge. Say hello if you're here. There's a lot of you tuning in. It's really important.
In 300 meters, red light.
Sorry about
ahead.
that. There is a lot of, it's really, really important, the givers and the people that serve others, to stop and fill your tank. Now, I talk about that a lot, and I am just sharing with you today that I do this, because in order for me to show up for you guys, I need to show up for myself. So I just want to make sure and remind you today to my Thursday live isn't necessarily about the how with career or business today, but it's actually about reconnecting with myself. So some of the takeaways that I had was reconnecting my body back to my head, so they were actually quite disconnected, body with head, because sometimes you get in that doing state and it's very easy to disconnect. I'm quite an intuitive person anyway, so for me it's kind of going gangbusters again. Being served meals, wow, that was pretty amazing. Massages, manifestation. I don't know if anyone's a fan of that, but I'm always quite big on manifesting all the time throughout life. And I think I actually had to sit down and do 7 steps of manifesting. So it's actually creating what it is that I want, and how is it that it feels once I get that, and what are the steps that I need to do. Did a bit of journaling. So I don't know if any of you guys out there do journaling, but just when you get these downloads or you get these feelings about a new job or a new career, or, what is it that you vision for yourself? What does it feel like being in a new job? What does that new boss say to you on your first day? Like, manifest that for yourself. What does it feel like to be going into a workplace and having people actually be grateful or appreciative for you? I mean, this isn't for me, this is for you guys that I'm talking about. So really visualize, what do you want in your next career and your next path, So when you get to reconnect with yourself, really ask yourself, what is it that you want? And you can actually make that happen. And I know it sounds a bit woo-woo, but reconnecting with yourself is absolutely critical. So I will share, when I was going away to this retreat, I actually, at first, I was freaking out, guys. I was freaking out. I was so nervous. Not nervous about being by myself, but nervous that I was disconnected and unable to see if my kids were okay. Unable, and by the way, they can ring the landline if they needed me. Unable to scroll. Unable to refresh emails. Unable to get back to people. Unavailable for family and friends that needed a shoulder. Unavailable for my community, you guys, which, is really hard because I love to serve, right? But that's what came up for me, was that that disconnection was so powerful and very uncomfortable for the first few days. But after that, you know, when I'd go to sleep at night, I'd sit there and I'd go, well, there's no TV, there's no person next to me, there's no phone, there's no screaming kids. I literally had to sit there and I tried to read a book. I'm not a huge fan of reading books. I like Audible, right? Because it's quicker and easier. But it was interesting that I had to sit with myself for 4 nights. So I just wanted to jump on here and just, you know, this is my Thursday live. I'm obviously not in the office today. I am driving back from the Gold Coast, and thought, you know what, Tess, my PA, rang me and she's like, Katie, you're going to do a live today? And Millie, and I was like, do you know what, I am, and I'm going to jump on here and be authentic and share with you some of the little takeaways that are going to serve you guys and the community that I have here at Kate Langford Career Consulting specifically. So what I want you today, the takeaway for you is to, what are you doing for yourself to tap out, literally, so that you can then serve people better? And the second piece is, what is it that you actually want? Write down what it is with no negative connotation to it. Once you've done that, I want you to then sit with that feeling and actually write it down and say, how does it feel to walk into the new office? How does it feel to have that new boss? How does it feel to come home of a day in a job that you love and that you're fulfilled? Like, really start visualizing what this feels like so you can actually start bringing this into your awareness, right? So that's the takeaway for today. Start feeling where you're going. So many other takeaways that I'll teach you along the way, but I just wanted to turn up raw and authentic today and share that with you, because I was nervous. Lean into the uncertainty. While I'm on this subject, I actually made a big decision, and I think some of you that have reached out and asked what it was from my last live have said, what was that decision, Kate? Well, I made the decision, and the decision I went with was yes, because my body felt yes. I was nervous, I was anxious, I was excited, I was scared, I was terrified, all of those things from last live. But I really sat with myself, and as my mentor said, you know, what is the cost of not doing this? And so I sat back and I thought, do you know what? Every part of my being is telling me to do this. So I did it, made the decision, and then I went on the retreat, which happened to work out anyway. Isn't that fascinating? So Kate Langford is here with a vengeance 2023. Watch this space. I tell you, I always knew 2023 was going to be big for me. Was it going to be big for you? Because I just know there's a lot of people I'm talking to that there's big stuff happening, big shifts, big confidence leaps and bounds for certain people, which I'm helping those people on their journey. I even there was literally like 4 people down at this retreat, out of I think only about 10 of us, that were all like, oh my gosh, Kate, the world needs you. The world needs people to help find their passion and purpose. And I'm just loving it. So it just gave me confirmation, and so many of those people are like, give me your card. So it's everywhere. So if you know anyone that wants career help, wants to tap into actually what you should be doing in this life, whether that's business, starting a business, which is what I personally specialize in now, or what you should do as a career, how to get there, applications, confidence, right? Mind blocks. I'm too old. I'm not good enough. I haven't got the skills. I haven't got the experience. Yeah, some of those are true, but it's actually all in your head, because there's a lot of ways that you can actually do it, because it's confidence. You've actually already got it all in there. You just we've got to bring it out of you, which is what we do. Sorry, this phone keeps tilting. So yeah, we're here for you if you need, or even just some interview coaching, or just some confidence coaching, how to ask for a salary pay rise, salary negotiation. You are worthy, guys. So have an awesome day. That's my Thursday live, coming to you authentic as always. Kate Langford. Driving back from the Gold Coast to the Sunshine Coast after my 4-night, 5-day retreat, Eden Retreat. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. But I actually bid on this at an auction. So I gave this money to charity, and this was the prize. But the only reason why I got this prize, guys, is because I thought it was for a group of girls. And I thought, yeah, that'll be fun, because it was about giving to others. And then I found out it was for one. And it was a year expiry, and it's expiring next month. So I had to use it. So the universe sent that to me to use. So I used it, and it was great. But I actually didn't go out of my way to buy that for myself. I gave it for charity. Anyway, it's funny how it all works out. But you can probably tell I'm feeling fresh. It was amazing. Anyway, enough of that talk. I hope that you all have a great day. No worries, Matt. I'm seeing there you're saying fantastic. Thanks for sharing. I'm not going to be naughty and keep scrolling through that. But hi, Sarah. Hi, Adriana. Hi, Darren. There's a lot of you there. Give me a thumbs up, like, or love for anyone who's watching this, or share it. Share it to someone that you think needs to hear or have a little bit of a motivational boost. You know, I have 3 kids under 8 and I still did this. And a business. I counted that I have 30 people that rely on me and I still went. Plus my community. But I know I'm going to turn up better for you guys. And like I said, I only went because I gave it to charity and this was the prize. Thought it was for a group of girls, but no, it was for one. So yes, I'm hearing universe. I needed to do that. What's the universe sharing for you? I'm not woo-woo, but I do believe that, you know, things do happen for a reason. So I hope this reaches out to someone today, and I'll stop blabbering on now. I'm about to pick up my 3-year-old from daycare. I'm so excited to see him. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.